Hello friends, welcome back to Plastic Industry YouTube channel. I am Amit. If you want to learn plastic materials, processing machinery, mold design, manufacturing technology, plastic business setup, and most importantly how to sell what you produce, then you are in the right place. Today we are starting a very important series on injection mold design fundamentals. This is part 1 where we will learn the foundation of every injection mold, core and cavity development. Many beginners learn CAD software but struggle to understand one simple question. How do we decide what becomes the core and what becomes the cavity? Without understanding this principle, designing a mold becomes difficult. So in this video, I will explain the complete concept in a practical and industry oriented manner. Let's begin. What is a core and cavity? Before designing any mold, we must understand the two major mold components. The cavity creates the external shape of the plastic part. The core creates the internal shape of the plastic part. Think about a plastic bucket. The outer surface of the bucket is formed by the cavity. The inner hollow portion is formed by the core. When molten plastic enters the mold, it fills the space between the core and cavity. This gap becomes the final plastic product. So remember, core equals to internal features, cavity equals to external features. This is the first rule of mold design. Study the plastic part. Step 1. The first activity of a mold designer is not a designing. The first activity is studying the component. Ask the following questions. What is the product? What is the function? What material will be used? How will the customer use it? Where are the critical dimensions? What surface finish is required? Where are the cosmetic areas? Many mold failures occur because designers jump directly into CAD without understanding the product. Good mold designer always starts with product understanding. Step 2. Identify the parting line. The next step is deciding the parting line from where the mold gets parted. The parting line separates the core side from the cavity side. It is one of the most important decisions in mold design. A good parting line should allow easy mold opening, allow easy part ejection, minimize flash, reduce machining complexity, maintain product appearance. For example, in a plastic container, the rim often becomes the natural parting line. In many engineering parts, the largest projected area becomes the preferred parting line. A wrong parting line can increase mold cost significantly. Therefore, experienced mold designers spend considerable time selecting the best parting line. Step 3. Determine mold opening direction. In injection molding, we have two mold hubs, fixed half and moving half. Now we determine mold opening direction. This is called the mold pull direction. The mold normally opens vertically. The designer must ensure that the part can be released from the mold without obstruction. At this stage, we examine undercuts, side holes, threads, snap feeds, hooks, locking features. Any feature preventing mold opening requires special mechanism such as slides, lifters, collapsible cores, unscrewing systems. Therefore, mold opening direction directly influences mold complexity and cost. Step 4. Develop the core. Now comes actual core development. The core usually forms internal diameters, holes, ribs, bosses, internal pockets, internal geometry, The core is often the male portion of the mold. When designing the core, provide sufficient draft angle, avoid sharp corners, maintain adequate strength, prevent excessive slender sections, ensure easy machining. For deep parts, core deflection becomes a major concern. Long, thin cores may bend under injection pressure. Therefore, designers often increase core support or modify the geometry. Always remember, a strong core improves mold life. A weak core leads to frequent breakdowns. Step 5. Develop the cavity. Next, we develop the cavity. The cavity forms external surfaces, outer contours, product appearance, textures, logos, brand markings. The cavity is generally the female portion of the mold. When developing the cavity, maintain proper steel thickness, provide adequate draft angle, consider polishing requirements, consider texture depth, avoid sharp corners. The cavity is usually responsible for the product's visual quality. Any machining marks, scratches, or polishing defects may appear directly on the final product. Therefore, cavity finishing is extremely important. Step 6. Provide draft angles. Draft is one of the most neglected topics among beginners. Draft means slight taper provided on mold surfaces. Without draft, parts stick to the mold. Ejection force increases. Scratches appear. Cycle time increases. Mold wear increases. Typical draft recommendations: smooth surfaces 0.5 degree to 1 degree, textured surfaces 2 degrees to 5 degrees, deep components higher draft values. As a rule, more draft equals easier mold release. Never design perfectly vertical walls unless absolutely necessary. Step 7. Shrinkage consideration. Plastic shrinks after cooling. Therefore, mold cannot be designed exactly to product dimensions. The designer must add shrinkage allowance. Different materials have different shrinkage values. Examples: PP 0.0152 to 0.025 millimeter per millimeter, HDP 0.015 to 0.040 millimeter per millimeter, ABS 0.004 to 0.008 millimeter per millimeter, polycarbonate 0.005 to 0.007 millimeter per millimeter. Always obtain actual shrinkage data from the material supplier. Ignoring shrinkage is one of the most common beginner mistakes. So friends, today we learned the foundation of injection mold design. We covered what is a core, what is a cavity, part study, parting line selection, mold opening direction, core development, cavity development, draft angles, shrinkage considerations. These principles form the foundation of every successful injection mold. In the next video, we will discuss gate location selection, runner design, and balancing material flow inside the mold. If you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, press that bell icon so that you never miss my next uploads. Also comment below which mold design topic would you like me to explain next. Thank you for watching. I am Amit. See you in the next video.